All right, hello, wine-drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of July. We've got a busy week here at the Wine Watch, and our big event tomorrow, Taste of the Nation in Miami at the Lowe's Hotel. We still have some seats left. You guys can go get tickets at the door. I would get there early. VIP starts at 6 o'clock. We may have one or two seats left for Penfolds. That's right, our annual tasting featuring the new release of Grange, the 2008. We got D. Lynn Proctor. He'll also be at the event on Thursday night, to Taste of the Nation event. You get two chances to meet D. Lynn, the star of the movie Somm, and he'll be with us to introduce the wines of Grange on Friday night. And just a lot of great stuff in August. I'll be leaving town for about a week going to Washington, so there is a little lull in there, but still plenty of stuff for you wine-drinking people to do while I'm gone. And today we have got an offer from one of my favorite wineries from Friuli, or Venezia Giulia, the area more specific where these wines come from. Friuli is kind of like, for white wines, what Tuscany is for red wines in Italy. Some of the most famous white wines in Italy come from this area, and it's a cooler growing region, so you do have some reds that do well here, but mostly this area is known for their whites. We have some amazing deals on this offering from Sant Elena, which is an historic winery that goes all the way back to the 19th century, where wines have been made here since the Roman times. And Dominic Nocerino, the owner of Vinifera Distributors, decided to get personally involved in the wine business in 1997. He bought this property, and he's been turning out some fantastic wines. You know, Dominic started by himself. He was in Chicago, and he would go out and sell his wines personally and then deliver them the very next day personally. And, you know, it's good to see someone like this. This is the American dream. He's turned Vinifera into one of the top companies in the United States. One of the few companies, almost in every market that they're in, they distribute their own wine in addition to being the importer, so they control the whole chain of distribution. You know, when you buy old wines like this 2005 Cabernet and Magnums, or even older, the 1998 Merlot, it's been stored in perfect condition. There's very few places you can get vintage wines like this stored perfectly, and we've got an incredible price on the 98 Merlot, which this is Pomerol wine. Like, when you put this wine to your nose, you really notice it's more European in style. Definitely, it's a colder growing region, so you don't get that ripe, plummy fruit. You get more of an earthy character to it, more cigar box, more spice. You really notice a little tobacco in this wine again, and really showing the signs of a fully mature wine. For $15 a bottle, this is a stupid cheap price. Well, they do make great wines, as I mentioned before, in Friuli. The Pinot Grigio Colodic, 90 points from Antonio Galloni. It's $15 a bottle. And then we've got, of course, one of my favorite grape varietals in the world, Pignolo. There's only a handful of people that make Pignolo, and it is just a wild varietal. It's one of the few grapes that Robert Parker called kinky and pornographic. Those Moschioni wines we do have here. This one also very wild. It is a really dark and concentrated wine, a wine that you can keep for 20 years or longer in your cellar, a grape that is indigenous to this region. You don't find anywhere else in Italy. One of the things I love about Italian wines, you find these grapes that no one's ever heard of that turn out world-class wines. Well, check it out. Everything we've got to offer from Sant Elena Winery. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.